Hi everyone, welcome back to Black Folks RV2. Yes, I have camp hair. We are out camping. Today we thought that we would share with you a little bit of our experiences with four-down towing, or dinghy towing as it's often called. When we first started to RV and we went on it only took us one trip to decide that we needed to have a vehicle with us to go other places when we were camping, and the whole thing was a little overwhelming at first. We were not only confused about the different ways that you could tow, but what vehicles could be used each way and how much equipment you needed for each one. We knew, I think from the very beginning, that we wanted to tow four down because it didn't require a dolly or a car dolly or a trailer or whatever they're called. So when you got there wasn't extra equipment to worry about storing or keeping or finding some place to put. So we ended up doing some research, and we found out that none of the vehicles that we currently had could be towed four down. There's special requirements, so I encourage you, before buying a vehicle or before attempting to tow a vehicle this way, that you check each vehicle's user manual to find out if it is possible. There is also a list out there somewhere of vehicles that can be towed four down. The only two that I am sure about is the Chevy Equinox and the Jeeps. We have a Jeep Wrangler that we tow, and it's a nice tow vehicle because it is lightweight and it's kind of made for this. So that is what we ended up purchasing for it. And then as far as equipment to tow with, of course, your camper would have to have a hitch already, on there, or you would have to get one on there. Next, what we ended up getting was the Blue Ox system for it, and then the Brake Buddy. There's several different types of braking systems that can be used. Some are more expensive than others. Our thing that was most important to us is we did not want to have to mess with it personally ourselves. So once it was installed, we wanted to not have to do anything other than plug the lights in, or the brakes and lights in with the outside cord, and not have to do anything inside the vehicle. The Brake Buddy is what we ended up having installed, and we don't even have to think about it at all. So once we hook in the lights plug, the brakes are through that, and it controls everything. And once we unhook it, we're done. So there's nothing else to it. Our system takes probably less than 5 minutes to hook up. We're gonna show you that tonight, and we're also gonna show you how to unhook it. And both of them, it's just super quick and easy. The one thing that should be noted with these systems is once you're hooked up, you cannot back up. So if you get in a situation where you need to turn around or go backwards, if you can't do it going forwards, then you have to disconnect to do it. And it also should be said that you always want to make sure that your car is in the proper gear to be towed. Every car has a different procedure for it. So you want to go according to your owner's manual so you do not ruin your transmission. You want your car to roll and not drag, obviously. So these things were all things that we were very, very nervous about, and towing a brand new vehicle made me even more nervous. So we just took it slow and careful. But I would say after hooking up for the first time, once we were taught, first of all, get yourself a knowledgeable installer to install all the equipment, and then they will show you how to properly use everything. And then from there, we didn't have any trouble at all. So we are going to show you our hookup, and then after that we will show you the disconnect. And we hope that this answers some of the questions that some of you may have who have been considering 4-down towing. All right, here we go.